A very good morning to all my kids. Welcome back to the online session of EVS chapter number 5. In the previous session, we studied about habitat, types of habitat and many other concepts. Yes, so in this session, we are going to study about importance of plants, importance of animals, products animals and plants give us, and many other concepts. So let's get started. EVS Chapter 5 Wonderful World of Bolu Session 2. What we will learn in this session: story. The products plants and animals give us. Importance of plants, importance of animals, sanctuaries, zoo, nursery. Let us start with story given in the textbook. Friends, come on. This is Bolu. Bolu has gone for a walk by a pond today. Let us too go along with him for a walk and get to know something new. Bolu says, "Wow, what a beautiful fish is this! Oh, Mintu fish, please come and play with me." Fish says, "No, I cannot come out there. You come into the water to play with me." Bolu says, "I cannot come into water." Fish says, "I cannot come out of water." Bolu says, "Why?" Fish says, "I cannot breathe on land." Bolu says, "Likewise, I cannot respire in water." Fish says, "Bolu, one has its own place of living." Now, Bolu moves forward. Bolu says, "Oh, Chinchy squirrel, are you fine over there? Would you please come down to play with me?" Squirrel says, "Yes, certainly." Bolu says, "Can you get down from the tree and live on land?" Squirrel says, "Sure, why not? I can live on land. I make nest on tree." Bolu says, "Wow, you are very good. See, Mintu fish tells that it can live in water only." Squirrel says, "It's true about fish. She can only live in water, as the water is the home for it." Bolu says, "So, can you not live in water?" Squirrel says, "No, Bolu, I cannot live in water. We live on land, so we cannot breathe in water. Hence, we cannot live in water." Now, Bolu walked ahead and met Dugmug Tortoise. Bolu says, "Ah, Dugmug, where are you going?" Tortoise says, "It's too hot here. Bolu, I shall go into the pond and take rest there. It would give me relief from the heat." Bolu says, "You walk on land, then how can you live in water?" Tortoise says, "Why can I not live in water?" Bolu says, "Chinchy tells that those who live on land cannot live in water. Tortoise says Chinchi is correct, but there are some exceptional animals like me which can live both on land and in water. Bolu says, "Oh, it's really amazing." So, children, here you can see Bolu gets confused between all the animals, as some of the animals can live in water, some can live on land, and some can live both on land and in water. While Bolu was walking ahead, brooding, he met Kittu Pigeon on the way. Pigeon says, "Hey, are you fine, Bolu? Where are you going?" Bolu says, "How may I say? I am confused." Pigeon says, "What is the confusion?" Bolu says, "See, the fish says that she can live in water only. Likewise, tells the squirrel that she can live on land, not in water. But Dugmug tortoise claims that it can live both in water and on land." Pigeon says, "There is nothing to get confused with, Bolu. Some walk on the land, some fly in the sky, and some may walk and swim as well." Bolu says, "Where do you live? Do you walk or swim?" Pigeon says, "See, dear, I am flying bird and come on ground to pick grains. I usually live in the nest which I make in the hollows of well, houses or wall." Now, Bolu met elephant. Let's see the conversation between them. Elephant says, "Bolu, oh Bolu, where do you go?" Bolu says, "Hathi Dada, it's good that you have met. I am very much confused." Elephant says, "What happened?" Bolu says, "Dada, the fish lives in water, the squirrel lives on land, and the tortoise lives on land as well as in water. How wonderful is this?" Elephant says, "What is so strange in this? Everyone has habitat according to their adaptation." Bolu says, "Is it so?" Elephant says, "Yes, the one which lives on land is a terrestrial, lives in water is an aquatic, flies in sky is an avian, and lives on land and in water as well is identified as an amphibian." Bolu says, "Oh, is it?" Bolu says, "Elephant Dada, now I have understood very well." Elephant says, "Dear son Bolu, in many ways diversities can be seen among animals and plants." Bolu says, "Yes, Dada. How much variation is seen in the appearance, habitat, and in all." Elephant says, "Not only with respect to the appearance and habitat, but with respect to the importance also, there is diversity among us." So, children, from this story, we can understand that there is diversity among plants and animals with respect to the appearance, habitat, and importance. Now, let us move to our next topic, the products plants and animals give us. Plants and animals are the main source of food for all the organisms on earth. Food obtained from animals is the main source of protein and includes fish, milk, meat, poultry, and cheese. Whereas plants provide us with fruits and vegetables, which are an important source of fibers, proteins, and carbohydrates. Apart from food, plants provide us with many other valuable products. Jute, hemp, cotton, and flax are sources of fiber from which we make cloth, ropes, threads, canvas, carpets, bags, and mats. Apart from food, animals also provide us wool, silk, pearls, leather, etc. Now, let us see the importance of plants. Plants are really important for the planet and for all living things. Plants absorb carbon dioxide and release oxygen from their leaves, which humans and other animals need to breathe. Living things need plants to live. They eat them and live in them. Plants help to clean water too. The next is importance of animals. Animals are the gift of nature to us. They are the ones who are closely associated with us in daily life. Animals are kept in the zoo for our fun and knowledge purpose. Animals are used in circus to exhibit activities for our entertainment. Let us see another story. There were two friends. They have decided to grow neem tree in their school. They brought and planted it. One day they saw that a goat was going to eat it. Immediately, both the friends made a fence around it. This is called protection of a plant. For the growth of a plant, fertilizer, watering, plowing is done, which is called breeding. Now, let us see something about sanctuaries. Sanctuaries refer to an area which provides protection and favorable living conditions to the wild animals. Zoo, an area in which animals, especially wild animals, are kept so that people can go and look at them or study them. Nursery. Nursery is a place where young plants and trees are grown for sale or for planting elsewhere. Let's come to the conclusion of our session 2. Plants and animals are the main source of food for all the organisms on earth. Plants absorb carbon dioxide and release oxygen from their leaves, which humans and other animals need to breathe. For the growth of a plant, fertilizer, watering, plowing is done, which is called breeding. Sanctuaries. Sanctuaries refer to an area which provides protection and favorable living conditions to the wild animals. Zoo. An area in which animals, especially wild animals, are kept so that people can go and look at them or study them. Nursery. Nursery is a place where young plants and trees are grown for sale or for planting elsewhere. So, children, here we come to the end of our session 2 of chapter 5 Wonderful World of Bolu. I hope you all enjoyed the story and you all have cleared your doubts about animals and their living. Bye bye. Take care. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Thank you.